today's edition of Targets in Focus, I'm joined by Camilla Sutton, Chief Currency Strategist at Scotia Capital in Toronto. Hi Camilla, so let's start with the euro dollar. As we come to the end of 2011, how do you see the euro dollar performing over the next 4 quarters of 2012?
Well, when we look at the pressures on euro all in all, it's entered a new downward trend, and we expect that to continue, closing next year at 125. Essentially, the combination of negative sentiment towards euro, the crisis, which is still unraveling and essentially still escalating, combined with loose policy at the ECB level, all in all, to us, it creates an environment where euro is likely to continue trending lower.
What about dollar yen? Where do you see this pair heading in the short, mid, and long term?
Well, the yen is a bit of a mystery at times, essentially supported very well by strong positive flows into yen, and that's always helped it remain fairly strong, as well as its safe haven or quasi-safe haven status. When we look out to 2012, it's likely to be a year where some of the fundamentals start to drive the currency. However, in the near term, we've been in a very tight range ever since the last round of intervention on October 31st, so that range is likely to hold, so anywhere between that kind of 76 and 80 level. But as we get out to the end of the year, we expect it slowly drift higher in terms of dollar yen, so closing next year at 82.
And finally, to end, Camilla, what about dollar CAD? At the moment, what range do you expect the loonie to trade in over the next year?
Well, when we look out to next year, I think it's a year where the strong Canadian fundamentals should drive the currency overall, so we should trend lower in dollar CAD or a stronger Canadian dollar. However, the spikes in risk aversion that are likely to recur over and over again will drive some weakness. So in terms of a range, it's likely to be a fairly broad range. But in terms of where we close, it's likely to be 3, 4, 5% stronger than where we sit today in terms of the Canadian dollar.
Thank you very much, Camilla. It was great to speak to you again. Well, that's all for Targets in Focus today, but stay tuned to Dukas Copy TV. Goodbye for now.